What is going on, people? Today is actually a big day. It's massive. We got some, if you're actually holding any of the Cronos chain tokens, VVS Finance, TECTONIC, MMF Finance, Crodex, Cronos Swap, whatever the case might be, we're in for some good news today. And I think that news could be small for some of you guys, but if you're seeing between the lines, I think that's going to be, a significant, and I think that's going to have a significant impact on the Cronos chain and the of crypto.com ecosystem in general. So today we woke up to crypto.com announcing on Twitter and the Cronos chain as well, saying that they're rebranding the current token to become, they're just renaming it basically. So we know the crypto.org token is Cro. We know what that is, the native token, but that's going to be changed and the name's going to be now from moving forward, it's going to be the Cronos token. Now, that's actually signifying a lot of things for me for 2022. We're going to go through the article quick. Going to talk about some of the roadmap, the big roadmap milestones they're going to have for 2022. I think it's actually going to be packed. 2022 is going to be really big for the Cronos chain, and I think that's going to be amazing news for all you guys. So this is what we have today. We're looking at the article that was put out by the Cronos team February 18th. They're saying that Cro is now Cronos, so formerly known as Crypto.org coin. Cro's rebrand reflects the decentralization of the coin and tremendous growth of the Cronos ecosystem. So this is what these guys did. They're saying Crypto.com, we've been everywhere. We went through every sports platform. We've been having massive ad campaigns in the past year. 2021 was pretty big for Crypto.com. We saw they're acting like the new Nike, like the new Adidas, some sort of product. They're onboarding a lot of people, 10 million plus people that are actually using the actual app. But this is not only it. The thing is that we're trying to bring these people to start using DeFi, to start using GameFi, to start using the metaverse or whatever plans Crypto.com or the Cronos chain has for the metaverse itself. So, the onboarding people or bringing people to the actual app was just the first step. Going massive on a global ad campaign was just the first step. The bread and butter is the Cronos chain, and the fact that we're rebranding the Crypto.org Cro token, now it's going to be called the Cronos token. I think that's just telling us what Crypto.com or the Cronos chain is going to have in terms of massive growth coming up for this year. Now we're shifting the aim. I think this is going to shift a lot of the focus towards DeFi, towards decentralization, and that's what this article is basically telling us. There's a couple things as well that I think I'm going to discuss with you as well, just to kind of let you know of what's going on here. But nonetheless, February 18th, so Crypto.org today announced that Crypto.org coin, which is Cro, the utility token of the Crypto.org chain, and the Cronos EVM chain has been rebranded to Cronos, which is amazing to see. The new name properly reflects the decentralized nature of Cro and recognizes the explosive growth of the Cronos ecosystem. We'll talk about this growth actually in a second as well. So that's it. The Cronos ecosystem represents the next major phase in the adoption and utilization of Web3 by hundreds of millions of users. So Cronos delivers dramatically faster and cheaper transactions than Ethereum mainnet. We saw that, making decentralized applications or dApps smart contracts more user and environment friendly. That's what crypto's been struggling with for this whole time. Ethereum's high gas fees, the inefficiency of the actual chain, and all the problems that actually result from that are causing a lot of problems. And it's got people are ready to start using crypto. Crypto kind of blew up a lot quicker than it should have been, probably in my opinion. It blew up way before it was ready for mass adoption and scalability. Crypto.com realized that we need extremely fast and efficient and low fee and fast transacting chain. That's what the Cronos chain is all doing. We need to be very interoperable with the whole crypto space. That's what the Cosmos chain is doing, which is where Cronos is actually built on top of. So we're seeing that Crypto.com really recognizes that, and they also recognize the power of marketing and as a business kind of approach overall. So in 3 months since we went live, Cronos has seen explosive growth. So it looks like user adoption surpassed expectations. We have more than 350,000 unique wallet addresses performing and transactions on the Cronos chain. And this is the actual graph showing that since November. And over 120 dApp builders have chosen Cronos as the home for their projects. And this is what we see, guys. The Cronos ecosystem has been blowing up. The community is massive on Twitter. It's massive on YouTube, and you can tell here that the biggest portion has been for NFTs, Cronos NFTs. As well, decentralized exchanges, that's what's been taking the most that's been the hottest topic on the chain, with Mad Meerkat Finance, with VVS Finance, with TECTONIC in terms of the money market. We're seeing a lot of things happening here with Cronos validators. There's a lot of different tokens and projects that came up on the Cronos chain. I'll leave this in the description for you to read up on it. But man, this is actually massive. The growth in 3 months only, and there's so much more to come. So if you're a holder of any of these tokens, I really think we're in for a massive adoption in 2022 leading to 2023. So it's actually amazing to see, man. So you can tell I'm so hyped about this, man. It's crazy. With the growth of the ecosystem, transaction volume and total value locked. So total value locked on the actual use for lending and borrowing, or whatever the case might be. People are staking, farming, providing liquidity, is at $2.5 billion. And in terms of transaction volume, we have 15 plus million. Now, these numbers are not as big as other major chains, but look, man, the growth in 3 months is, if we take any kind of growth rate into consideration, that's going to be crazy in 2022, right? We have a lot of time still left there. So to support further development of projects on Cronos, developers can apply for funding from Particle B's US $100 million ecosystem fund, and also get access to Crypto.com's global user base of over 10 million. And that's what I've been saying, man, is that, obviously Particle B's pushing the DeFi side. They're pushing the GameFi side. We know what's happening with VVS. With the GameFi approach they're having for 2022, they're building games in 2022, and I think what you're gonna actually be excited about as well, because I read in this article, so this here was posted in January 28th, so almost we have 20 days ago, talking about the Cronos chain roadmap for 2022, and this basically was shared here on this article by the Cronos chain. So let's just go through what the approach is for 2022, and something that you actually got to keep in mind as well. So we talked about the beta, Cronos mainnet beta has been alive since November 8th. We have 12 million transactions to date, more than 350,000 active unique wallet addresses, and more than $2 billion in terms of total value locked. And we have we just saw 120 basically dApps that are built there. So keep in mind, that's in less than 3 months, right? So now, obviously we talked about Cronos being fast, effective, and frictionless. It is very high throughput, fast transaction finality, and cheap transactions. That's extremely essential to have any kind of dApp built anywhere on any kind of chain. With Ethereum, it's crippled. No one can really build much on there because we can't even move the token properly. For us to transact, that's what a dApp is all about. And we need to, Cronos is actually taking care of that. Not only that, extremely interoperable. I shared on our Twitter a couple of days ago here that Cronos is gonna start acting like some sort of a wormhole. 2 days ago, we saw that you can now any Ethereum-based NFT, like the Bored Apes, where all the hype is, can now be easily transferred to Crypto.com NFT platform, and seamlessly start trading it. And at one point, all of this is gonna start just pouring into the cosmos, into the Cronos chain ecosystem, because of how easy it is to use it, and the customer base is there. You want more exposure for your NFT project or game or project in general, there's these guys on this phone. There's 10 million plus users on the phone that are ready to start using your dApp. You can be listed on the phone as a decentralized application, and everybody can use it. Even if you're built on Ethereum, even if you're built on Avalanche, a lot is going on. If you don't see it, this is actually big, right? So we talked about Particle B as well. So they're onboarding more and more projects. If you want funding, you can apply for that as well. But the biggest thing here that I saw recently that I want to show you guys is the connectivity to the Ethereum mainnet, because that's where majority of DeFi is right now. In quarter 2 of 2022, they expect the launch of Gravity Bridge. So the Gravity Bridge is basically a decentralized bridge allowing the secure transfer of any ERC20 crypto asset from and to the Ethereum mainnet. This is a huge deal that will enable Ethereum users to transfer their crypto assets to Cronos and take full advantage of the low transaction fees and vibrant dApp ecosystem. So there's a lot going on here, guys. They get into the extreme details about gaming as well. We're watching Chris, I think Mardzalek, I think that's what his last name is, the CEO of Crypto.com, talking about, he was asked on Bloomberg Live, what's your approach for 2022? And it was pretty simple. It was gaming, it was DeFi, and it was the metaverse. So pretty clear 2022 roadmap, and that's where majority of the hype is. The market picked the metaverse, the market picked NFTs, the market picked GameFi, and that's what Crypto.com is going to focus about. Cronos is going to have an extremely amazing growth period in 2022, or not even, just leading up to 2025 in my opinion. And look, they have all the proper elements to grow and the marketing to back it up and the user base to start getting exposed to it. You gotta see it, man. You gotta see it. So again, that's pretty much it. I'll leave all these articles in the description below for you. Please make sure you support us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do, man, to help support the channel. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you for watching. Beware of scammers in the comment section below, and take care, man.